is, but really, when you get back to the first kind of famous adventure bike riders like Gregor and Charlie Gordon, the 25 countries. There's guys who's going to start back and be inspired by that, even if they just go and do the North Coast 500.
Got a pre-trip, if you like, to this big one in China, which is 3 months. From our homes.
Is this the biggest trip you've ever done?
The biggest trip I've ever done, 3 months.
Most mileage you've ever done?
13,000 miles, yes.
13,000 miles in this trip.
In this trip.
Yourself, Matt, obviously it's a special birthday for you this year.
Yes, November. 70.
Oh.
Where did that come from?
It's amazing, I think, because some people at 70 retire, don't you? What you were saying earlier, John?
Matt's obviously the exception to the rule, doing what he's doing and has been for the last few years. It's inspiring for everybody when they get to retirement that this guy can ride halfway around the world.
Yeah.
And hardly be out of breath with it.
Don't know about that, John.
Doing this
See,
stuff.
the road 4,000 years yet.
So where have you been before?
Morocco, Iceland, South America, Santiago, down to Ushuaia, back up to Uruguay.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good trip. Loads of off-road stuff on that. Like every day, maybe 100 plus miles off-road. Well, unpaved roads anyway. Really rough, wild stuff. It was the weather we had was really wet, windy. There was a few mishaps. Not with myself, thankfully, but on this trip anyway. So that was really South America when I shipped the bike to Santiago, Tiger 800.
Are they always pre-arranged trips?
But a mixture actually. I did Route 66. That was just done on my own. That's quite easy to do.
So how long have you both been riding for then? You must be super experienced, and have you done like IAM courses or anything like that?
Yeah. I've done. But John's far more experienced in all aspects of that than me. I came into it relatively late on. I was 55.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not at this
When I
long
had my
then?
second shot at a bike.
No way?
I was 16 in the first shot. I come off and I damaged my hand, and I thought, that's not for me. And it wasn't until later on, getting a bit more time off my work, I was able to take it easy, thinking of something else to do. And I get 55 when I started again.
So can you give us a wee bit of an outline about this trip? Then where you starting, where you going, when are you leaving?
The trip itself commences for ourselves on Friday, the 19th of April, where we'll ride from Glasgow and we'll ride down to London, overnight in London there, and the trip then officially starts from the Ace Cafe in London, and that will kick off the following day, the Saturday, and then from there it's through the tunnel over to France, and then we'll be meandering down through Europe into the Balkans and rallying ourselves back again and come Turkey. We'll have a few days to sort ourselves out before we move away from Turkey and venture into Asia. Turkey will be quite good. We're visiting the doors of hell. Have you ever heard of that? Google that, the
Is
doors
this the
of hell.
skeleton thing?
No, it's actually fire from the bowels of the earth that continually burns, and they say that's the doors down to hell.
No way.
And the fire burns constantly. The doors of hell. Google
like
it.
a volcano type thing.
Look, bring it down. You can Google it. Doors of hell.
In a week we'll probably have a day, at least a day off.
So
I think in
every week?
Istanbul we've got 3 days off before it was really hit.
Right.
The rough stuff. Yeah.
So how many countries are you crossing?
I think it's 20.
20.
20-ish, yeah.
And 12,000 miles,
13,000.
13,000. And it's taken you 3 months to do the trip.
Yeah. We're leaving the 19th of April and I come back on the 20th of July.
So what are you going to experience across this trip? Obviously we were talking earlier about the altitude difference, temperature difference, all this kind of stuff.
We're going to base camp, we're going to Everest base camp, which is 4,000 plus metres, I believe. So that's probably the highest level I've been.
Because the highest I've been to was, actually you said over 4,000 for thing, you're just under 6,000 metres. for base camp. It's 5,555.
Is it?
I guess.
There you go.
So you're even further again. And when we get to base camp, we sleep in a kitchen. Right? There's nowhere else there. There's a diner, but there's no accommodation in the diner. So they create a space, and basically
No way.
we're closer than we are now, and then the next guy's in, the next guy's there. So you're like those Cadbury fingers, Cadbury's fingers in a box, sleeping in a kitchen, and the kitchen operates all night. You can't even get enough space to put your sleeping bag down, and you won't be able to sleep on your body. You'll need to sleep on your side because the spaces are limited. Yeah, it's the training aspect of it before. You really have to be reasonably bike fit for it. And Matt's done a lot of continents already on his motorcycles over the last couple of years. Also, off-bike training as well. Matt is active. And I don't know about myself, where you've got to do some gym work to make sure that you're physically fit for the trip.
Doing yoga 3 or 4 times a week. Biking on the bikes every week right through the winter time.
5,000 miles during the winter time.
You know.
So from November, you said?
Yeah,
till-
5,000 miles we've done.
Because some people don't do that in a year.
Exactly.
Never mind
No.
in the winter, in the snow.
Yeah.
Well, when you get up on a winter's morning and it's still dark outside at 8 o'clock and you're on your bike and you're away looking for a bit of decent weather, some days you don't get it, you know, you just got to keep bike fit for it. I used to doing a trip like this, and the bike been lying in the garage for, 4 months, and then jump on your bike and go to China. You're going to suffer. You're not going to be ready for it.
No.
So I think it's a good idea for just to get into it fitness-wise and bike fitness-wise.
For sure.
But do it.
I guess
Hopefully
there's
it'll pay off. I mean, we're doing this trip from our houses to Beijing. Hopefully we get to Beijing. Try to be positive.
Of
It could
course
be
so.
somewhere in between there, Yeah, things happen in big trips like that. I was not a trip in that November, December, and there were people who'd been on it for 5 months on that trip. They went landed to the Anchorage, up to Pura Bay, and then travelled all the way down through Canada, America, Panama City, Mexico, right down to the bottom, to Ushuaia,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
then back up again. So, aye.
I bet they went in their 70s
But
though.
no, well, there was one.
Or anywhere near as fit as
There
you.
was actually, there were a few of them that were in their late 60s, and there was, I'm glad to say, 2 older than me.
Hopefully you'll meet some other people on this trip that will do that. It's even more of an inspiration, for sure.
Well, it's quite a nicer feeling, Yeah. But you meet people out there that just go on, mate,
Yeah. And what bikes are you doing this trip on?
Well, I'm doing mine on Ducati Multistrada Enduro 1200. Against the wishes, I tell you, of Goldbusters. I've said it, Goldbusters, Kevin. But no, I can understand it, because the Triumph that John's doing, 300, is probably a safer bike, if you like. It's lighter for the rougher stuff. It's a workhorse. There's on this trip, there's 14 BMW GSs going on it. There's the rest, 4 Triumphs and 1 Ducati.
Is
Nice.
that yours?
It's mine. 1 Ducati.
Unbelievable, that's amazing.
So, I'm hoping that it can make it. I'm sure it will do. It's a heavy bike. It's a bit heavier, but it's a good bike. I love it.
You said it's a Tiger 800 that you're on, John?
Yeah. I'm taking the safer option, as Mark explained. It's a proven bike on an altitude ride. Don't get me wrong, it will be quite difficult, even though it's a lighter bike, because the altitude after 4,000 metres, which we're at for 4 weeks,
Such a struggle.
the power depreciates by 2/3. Like some Max will jump from 150 to 50 brake horsepower, and the Tiger jumps from 96 to 36 brake horsepower. But the fuel economy for the tank goes from like 250 to 350.
Unbelievable.
on the Tiger, and yours will increase probably up to the realms of 450 miles you maybe get to the tank. With the
Oh,
Ducati.
easy. I think maybe get 400 an hour.
Now you'll go over 500 miles to the tank, 550 miles to the tank because there's no air.
That's amazing.
But it's very important that when we're doing the trip, we ride at least on pairs minimum, because you'll never be able to pick the bike up if it falls over on your own at altitude. So below there is a few members going on the trip. You never ride as a group, you only ride in twos and possibly threes. So Matt and I will be travelling together, and we've got to be close by in case one of us come off, and it takes the two of us to pick the bike up, and it was really difficult to pick the bike up even with the two of us because of the altitude that is very severe.
And the amount of accessories and luggage and all that kind of stuff that you're taking, they must weigh quite a bit just now, never mind as they are standard.
Yeah, that's probably really got to minimise what you're taking. You know, as far as personal, you're limited that, you know, a couple of t-shirts, a couple of pair of pants, because you're just washing them in the shower, and it's best, you know, and getting on there, like, you know, and you need to buy new stuff, and you can always buy new stuff somewhere, but it's for travelling purposes. I'm trying to keep it right down there, you know. Okay, I've got to carry some spares, mirrors and bits and pieces from bearings, and
As you correctly said, the BMW guys can share parts, and Matt's very much on his own with the Ducati with the parts, so he's having to sacrifice a lot of the space for carrying parts as well.
aye.
And it's been like a good work by yourselves to provide the parts to both of
Yeah,
us for
absolutely.
the trip, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Absolutely.
So what luggage are you taking then? You take it top box panniers, you're taking tank bags, roll bags.
I'm only taking what's on the bike, you know, the two side panniers and a top box. That's all.
That's
and
it.
I'm minimising. It's not if I'm going to load that up with the space that's available. I'm really cutting right well back. I only want to stop at night. Open one pannier,
Yeah.
take my bag out without a struggle. It's that bag. It's going to be. It's not going to be bulging at the sides. That bag's just going to. I'm getting into the room, warm it up, and to go.
Toothbrush and socks.
Exactly. Near enough.
Good.
And that's basically when we get travelling.
And there's a support vehicle as well.
There's a school vehicle carrying. And if anything happens to any of the bikes or anything, then they're able to take the bikes and take us in it as well.
That must make it even harder because you're the only Ducati Multistrada that's going, obviously with the 14 BMWs that are going, they can all share parts and accessories,
Yeah,
whereas yourself
yeah.
you've got to carry really everything, don't you?
I think that's why buses were reluctant for me to take it. Further to take my Triumph Tiger as well for that reason. But I just felt it was such a good bike, and you feel it's not getting a chance if they're saying don't take it, and I feel that I've got to take it to try. Well, it's a good bike. If it can't make it, then it's, in my opinion, it's a good bike. I like it. But if what they're saying happens and it doesn't make it, then it's a different story. Maybe it's not so good for this job.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to prove them wrong, and I hope I'm not ignored
Yeah.
when they say told you so.
Yeah. And assuming you can pop, there'll be dealers along the way that you can pop into if you need it, to a point. No.
Just in Europe, once we were, you know, without dealers for quite a considerable amount of the time, we're travelling, especially in Asia.
Yeah.
There's not much about it. Once we get out of Turkey,
That's true.
do we get any proper China, the big cities? That's the only place we'll get any kind of support.
Amazing.
So it could be a long time sitting in the van. No, I'm not talking about
And what other bikes have you got? Just that you've mentioned there, you've got a Tiger.
I've only got two there.
Only
I've
got
got
two.
the Enduro and the Tiger
Tiger 800.
800, which I bought last year. John's got hundreds.
Hundreds.
Wish I had.
And are you camping, or are you staying in hotels, or like?
They're camping. Fortunately, we do get a bit of support there from the sport vehicle. They're going to carry our sleeping bags and a ground sheet. So that helps a touch, like, you know.
Been camping for 4 weeks. No shower facilities for 4 weeks on the trip.
You're going there with it. It's not actually.
And even that, like someone at your age going camping
What do you
would
mean?
be extreme. Well, you know what I mean. Never mind doing all this on top of a 3-month bike trip in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. You know, it's
With
just
very cold temperatures as well.
super. It's because you said it's going to be like 45 degrees down to minus 18 as well, didn't you? So, what about all your clothing and your gear?
For riding the bike?
Yeah,
down
to deal with the temperatures.
Down easy, yeah. I found that really worked, especially in South America, where it rained almost every day for us. I do enjoy it, but it rained heavy, really heavy at times, and that stuff was brand new. And I couldn't fault it.
Just completely waterproof, kept you dry all the time.
It does actually. It's more a problem, the heat I felt, rather than the rain and the wind and stuff like that. The heat can be dragging you down.
Yeah,
you know?
that's because you're Scottish as well, eh? You're
Well,
used
we're
to
not
it.
Yeah.
Right, so how are you feeling? Are you a bit apprehensive? Are you looking forward to it? Excited? How are you feeling about the trip?
All those things. All of those things. Yes.
And your family must be feeling nervous for you and that kind of things, really.
Well,
Probably think you're daft.
And they say, why don't you go on a cruise? I couldn't do that.
No,
Not ready for that. You do that when I'm old.
when you're old. And what about your next trip? Where are you going to go for that then? How are you going to top that?
That's just, you're doing a wee small one in October. We're just going to Portugal for a couple of weeks.
That's more like a holiday compared to this, though.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we're going to follow the hashtag Scotland to China. If anybody wants to follow the story and follow your trip, that's where you can find out your posts and your pictures and see where you are and where you're up to.
Good.
Okay, thank you very much, guys, for coming in.
Pleasure.
Big guy. He was superb. He was superb. Natural. Natural. I hope we didn't bore you with that.
No.
I mean, will you show all of that? Or are you going to take bits out?
I'll edit the bits and pieces.
Take the bits out, you're funny, you're good.
Leave them.
You put out some videos with a cruise, I thought that was good.
Yeah.
I'll do a cruise with an old probably. I look fat in that picture now, don't I, in comparison? Oh, I'm a wee chubby boy there.
He's nervous.
Aye. You've done this loads of times.
You start talking first time. Right, because I'm not speaking till you speak.
Actually, carry on.
You carry on now,
Business
sorry.
is normal.
Sorry.
How's Al? Tracy's always there, Tracy's always there. Tracy will love you, Tracy will love you.
Nice and warm out there, John. You like that?
Yes, for your nice.
Yes.
Oh, we love it, Trace, we love it. I could ride my bike every day now and wouldn't bother me. Since you put a helmet on,
Yeah.
life changes.